Okay, this is the guided. I'm going to do the skill builders on another video, so you have already done the video. We're going to come down to the guided. So it says circle the names of all the sets of the numbers in which each number belongs. Box the most specific one. So what I'm going to do is, before I even start this, I am going to build a bridge here and here. Okay? The reason I build this bridge is absolutely everything I list is a real number. We're dealing in the real number system. Okay? Get that out of the way. Everything I give you, it's going to be a real number. We don't do anything besides real till a couple of grades later. Okay, now here's the other hint. See this right here? Irrational. If you circle irrational, you leave all of this alone. Also, if you circle anything in here, this has to be left alone. Okay, so there's a bridge. There we go. Okay, 9. Let me think. I can say that as a first grader, so that's a natural. And then I go all the way to the bridge. -9. Didn't learn it in first grade. Isn't a 0. Is a positive and negative whole number. And so I start there and go there. Square root of 17. Not a perfect square. If it is not a perfect square, I come all the way to irrational. Square root of 16 is actually 4. And 4 I learned in first grade, so it's a natural. And I go to the bridge. Because it is a natural, it is a whole, it is an integer, it is a rational. A rational. 3.5 is a repeating. Repeats go in rational. The dot says on and on and on. On and on and on. Irrational. 1/5 is a terminating. A terminating is all fractions are rationals. -1/5. This is positive and negative whole numbers. Anytime you have a fraction, it's going to go here. Square root of 9 is 3. A negative outside is a -3. First graders don't know it. Doesn't have a 0. Positive and negatives, so it's an integer and a rational. Pi, memorize it. Irrational. Most famous irrational number. Okay, so then it says draw a number system diagram. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to draw this diagram. I'm going to put, and I'm going to label this irrational. And I'm going to put the square root of 17, the 3.123, and the pi. Okay. This entire box is the real number system. Then we have little boxes. We have rational. We have integers. We have whole. And we have natural. So if you start here, if you start here under your bridge, wherever the farthest circle is what box it goes into. So 9 goes there, -9 goes in integers. We already did square root of 16, or sorry, square root of 17. We already did as irrational. 4 is a natural, or square root of 16, and we leave it in the format that we want it. Oh, sorry, square root of 16 there. 3.5 is a rational, so 3.5 comes here. 3.123 we already put as irrational. 1/5 is a fraction, so it's a rational. -1/5, fraction, rational. Negative square root of 9 is an integer. And that's how you do those. You will have a very similar worksheet. You will be identifying them and you will be circling them. Take the time to put your bridges. It will help you. Make sure you circle your reals. If you are in this column, nothing in here. If you are in here, nothing in here. Because you are either rational or irrational. Think of an irrational person. An irrational person is somebody screaming their head off. A rational person is someone calm. You usually do not have a calm, screaming person. That finishes 1-1 Number Systems Guided.